Instagram.
T-Bone drink it all.
Hope you all are well, man. Hey, we're coming to you live.
Absolutely. I'm used to seeing this on the little
Right. Ooh, let's turn this down.
Loud.
Indeed.
He hasn't put it on the screen yet.
That's where we're going on vacation next. Shoot the next Whiskey Wednesday.
Exactly.
Live out of the country.
Absolutely. So how's everybody doing?
I can't see that. What did I say?
Yeah, I can't barely see
Rocky liqueur
as well, but we're gonna increase the size and welcome everybody in, and hopefully get to a point we can like see us, right?
Oh, this is crazy. Like I'm trying to hide from mosquitoes.
Hey, everybody in the house. Rocky, what's going on? Rocky's Liqueurs in the house. Okay, I see a honey barrel. What's going on, brother? And thanks so much for the purchase of the barrel Alonzo. So that come through. M-Dog. What's going on? Mr. Stennett is in the house.
I almost forgot what that guy looked like.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yep, yeah, he was fine. He and Ellie.
Forgot what he looked like. Forgot what the cookies Ellie's baked. Forgot those taste like. It's crazy.
How about it? Well, that's not a look right there, but welcome everybody from Instagram and now everybody on YouTube and Facebook as well. It's Whiskey Wednesday once again. It is April 8th. Happy April to everyone. Hope that everyone is doing well. You had a good holiday season. Gosh, we have had some wonderful week of the various religious holidays, and we hope that everyone was safe and sound during those times and enjoy fellowshipping and being with friends and family. So, gosh, it is Wednesday again. Mike, Zoe, thank you all for joining me on this Whiskey Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's always a great time, folks, to be with these gentlemen. And they have bought some whiskey, as they do, and has invested in this thing we call Whiskey Wednesday just so beautifully. And so appreciative to you all. And what a lineup, folks. Some bourbons, smaller batch bourbons, some delicious bourbons. I think the lowest proof that we have, excuse me, Instagram. Let me clean up my lens a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to.
I think that's the Havana.
Your hair shading off of there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did I cut it off? Oh, okay. I think that helped a little bit. But hopefully y'all can see us all well. Looks like I'm a little low, huh, Mike?
Yeah, I was trying to frame it a little bit better.
Oh, yeah, we probably are just a little bit low.
Did
we just...
I zoomed in a little.
Oh, you zoomed in? Okay. Gotcha. This is going to show up. Yeah.
I tried to frame it so you didn't see the boxes.
Right. Okay, everybody. So sorry, we're just making some adjustments to the video quality. And so sorry to do that to you while we're live.
Sure, look like I'm about to do a 3D suit. For, a stunt devil.
Blinking lights.
Oh, is that right?
I look like a stunt devil right now.
Okay. Hey, folks. So, yeah, man. So how's everything been going, Mike and Zoe?
It would be going a lot better if I wasn't paying Trump's gas prices and cutting into my whiskey budget. It would be a lot better. I am officially paying almost extra $20 to fill my car. That's wild.
Literally, oh yeah.
And that's weekly, so about $80 a month more.
That's a whole bottle of Willett Purple Top that you find here at Chats.
Literally.
In stock.
Literally. Thank you, Mike. I'll tell you, that's perfect, man. I love that.
I've been traveling the past 2 weeks. I was in San Francisco 2 weeks ago. I was in Dallas last week. Drank some good whiskey. I'll tell you that much.
What did you bring back, Mike?
I didn't bring anything back. But
thanks for that, Mike.
Had some Garrison Brothers, as well as Texas. Had some Weller 107 in San Francisco.
Nice. There you go.
Always,
can't beat that, man.
Always drinking good.
Always drinking good, man. Proud of you, brother.
Yeah. I try to drink good whiskey, you know.
Do you
I
try?
try to be around people that drink good whiskey.
Life's
Yeah, I
too
think
short
you
not to
always
drink good
drink good
whiskey.
whiskey, man.
Yeah.
And Mike words, life's too short not to open every expensive bottle on your shelf. Put that on the bumper sticker.
And he shares it. He shares it.
That
So
is true.
we are so thankful.
Last week, was it last week? Last week was an amazing release of Austin Burrow Pickett Chats.
Yes, it was.
We are down to the last 2 or 3 bottles of Lost Burrow.
It is
Cask
flying
proof.
off the shelf.
Fine,
Crazy.
3 bottles left.
Oh my God.
If you tasted it and you enjoyed it, there's only 3 bottles left from that Burrow that we picked out, folks.
Yeah.
Burrow Alonzo's on the shelf. There's quite a few left, but it is flying out the door.
Mm-hmm. Folks, so it started looking like this, the shelves, right? That's what the shelves look like.
Yeah.
Initially, and gosh, it is swinging down to what, 5 bottles, 6 bottles of the black label cask-finished, and maybe a couple dozen left of the white label 90 proof. So come on out and get those, folks. We still have some bottles, but not a lot of them, and I'm going to miss them when they're gone because we really had a great time. Shout out to M-Dog Stinnett and Nick and Mark out there at Lost Whiskey Club for putting together, allowing us to collaborate with them on such an amazing bottling. And what a joy it was to showcase it. Of course, folks, we also have in currently Bottle Alonzo. There it is right there. Check out chatsdc.com to go ahead and grab your bottles. We're talking about a double barrel bottling or double barrel aging of a cask strength 120 proof bottling from Black Draft. Gosh, it's the 6th generation of Black Draft single barrel pick. Chat's collaboration, and it is called Barrel Alonzo, folks, and it's delicious, don't you think? Tell them how that tasting went. Tell them how it went.
That tasting went. That tasting was
as well as last Whiskey Wednesday.
Yes, the tasting was amazing on Friday. There were a lot of individuals that came out, tasted the bottle, showed support, assigned a few. We take some pictures. We tasted through a whole bottle. Might have opened another bottle, and the word is spreading. Folks, get down and get your bottle. If you follow Black Draft, if you follow Good Tasting Whiskey, there's a lot of quote unquote top shelfers that I know 100% that this bottle tastes better than. If you snooze, you lose.
Yeah. Agreed. So
I remember people came in here last week and their eyes lit up when they saw the Weller special reserve. And they missed out on
They were crazy.
fantastic Black Draft. I mean, I think you went over and poured it for them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their reaction was like, "Yeah, we bought this.
Good.
We bought this."
Yeah. So
I missed that part right there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're something.
I was gonna have a little of this while y'all would chit chat.
Folks on Instagram, it's the green label. We've done the what is it? West Haven Green.
West Haven Green out of West Virginia.
Flake Black Draft logo and chats right there on that bottle, folks. So come on through. It's delicious. Such a
It definitely is delicious. I had to.
Matter of fact, let's go ahead and start with that. Let me put that ticker back up.
120, full body, full flavored, mid and back palate.
Indeed. Go to chatsdc.com.
There's none of this over intense heat and burn going down as the finish. The finish does linger. So much vanilla and sweet caramels on the nose. I know a lot of people say that, but this is a higher abstract and nose and on the nose.
Yeah,
that's what gets you at first. The nose,
so rich.
Yeah, what up, Sean? What's going on? And Rada Chevy, what's going on, bro? Welcome. And Kingo TJ, what's happening?
That's pretty interesting. You did better than I would have did.
Or Ken Go TJ, I don't know. But shout out to you. So, man, this is just, you won't believe that's 120, folks. You really
the double barrel on it is just so complex. Adds so much flavor to it.
It is. Yep, I thought that was you. Absolutely. What's up, Rada? Hey, man, I checked out their page, man. Dope stuff.
I mean, why not start Whiskey Wednesday with 120 proof, right?
Keep doing your thing, bro.
Oh, that's some bricks.
How about it? All right, man. Well, tonight, the Black Draft hit the lineup just last minute, but it's so good. This is like hands down. I think we gave it. I think I gave that bad boy a 9.75. Did I give that a 9.75 last week? 9.5, 9.75. Like this is such a, in my opinion, brilliant whiskey, and it's so fresh and light on the palate.
Yeah.
For 120, you really, and then for a double barrel as well, you don't get like over the top dry oak flavors.
It's a lot of sweetness.
So
it's a lot of balance.
But we're talking about aging for just under 8 years in double barrels, but they were 30-gallon barrels as opposed to the 53s. But alligator 4-level charring on those. But with that smaller barrel, it seems to have aged more rapidly for like such an elegance. But you still have youthful flavors there as well. Kind of those sweet caramel tones, nice rye spice.
I think
that isn't aggressive at all. It's just beautifully accented.
I think that's an amazing strategy to the 30 gallons.
Mm-hmm.
We're in 50 gallons. For even one of these, I don't think we would have come with this profile and this smoothness where we are.
Anna Loom, shout out to her on I guess that's YouTube. All right, everybody. Well, let the tasting begin. Let the official tasting begin.
That wasn't an official tasting. That was a beginner.
That was a beginner. Absolutely.
We're going to water rinse with some Avion tonight.
Nancy. Avion, if y'all want to drop that check in the mail, please do. Chestnutters, 503 8th Street, Southeast Washington, D.C., 20003.
Yeah.
Indeed.
We're going to start with this year's release on this.
Man, he loves to shake these whiskeys up, man. I'm telling you, it becomes so disjointed.
Can't.
Come on, man.
Can't
Gentle spirits. You're not supposed to shake them.
Come on, man. This is quality stuff. We're not drinking gin.
This is
drop a name.
batch 2. Batch 2.
The regular stuff.
Batch 1 was delicious, but pretty sweet on the palate for some of these. Some of my whiskey.
This is this year's release?
This is this year's. Batch 1 was it was good, but a little too sweet for a lot of whiskey drinkers. It was appreciated with the flavor profile, but a little too sweet. I can't say I did taste a little ahead of folks. It's still a little sweet, but not as much as last year.
Still the same rum and maple?
Yes, sir. With this one, I smell more of the
rum barrel finished and maple barrel finished, right?
So with this, I can smell the maple and the rum, but this one I can smell more of the whiskey also shines through a little bit. Yeah. Last year was just like heavy King Sir. By the way, I hate it. My uncle loved it. Every weekend over his house was the worst thing on pancake. Just a jar of molasses. Yeah, just with the lion on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The worst syrup ever made.
Yeah, it's so good for that.
But the spirit note comes through though. It smells thinner. The smell is heavy syrupy. I should have bought both of these side by side. We should have did like a 7-bottle lineup.
Oh,
on the nose,
because I didn't
the
know
nose. It's almost identical
to
last year.
Last year, no, sorry. I still have a bottle of these two that's been open from last year.
Oh, gotcha.
The bottles that were open. Kindly, my friends and family decided, I need help drinking them.
Of course. And they were so kind to help you, huh? Nice. All right.
Palate, you get a little bit more of the spirit.
A little more, but
it's not as sweet as last year's release. I'll give it that. I bring out the bottle I have of last year's release. I bring it out at holidays at the table. That's like incredible bottle when you're like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, having some pie,
pouring in some eggnog.
Yeah, exactly. I can maybe do one glass a night of this. It's really, really rich. I would love for them to come out with a cask strength version. Because if they had a cask strength version of it, then it would be really complex.
I mean, we're at 95, so even 107 would have been better.
But I think the one you want is the more regular label.
Which one? Okay, gotcha. Okay, appreciate it.
You don't know what maroon look like, man. The commander's fan.
Yeah, I know exactly what it looks like.
Okay, this
Absolutely. Indeed.
You know that stadium is completely down. Number dirt, nothing
I know.
left.
I know. Shout
That's
out to,
crazy.
to the team building the new stadium right here on the grounds of the old RFK. Can't wait to visit that stadium for the first time.
No parking lots, just a couple of
Man, but I mean, yeah, sure, but it's Metro. You know, this Metro's still right there, and for us, it's walking distance, so it's all good. You know,
well, who was walking this
from here?
So weird.
Over there.
Not that far.
Oh yeah, crazy.
I walked all the way from that park last night.
Yeah,
It's not far at all, right?
Not far. We live in the city.
Indeed.
You want to save money and not spend $80 a month on Trump's gas prices? Start walking.
yeah. I do need to cut some pounds or cut whiskey. It's one or the other.
For sure. All right, fellas. So
Yeah,
let's get back to the
Penelope.
the
I get a
scheduled
lot
program.
more. I get a lot more rum on the palate. Like it tastes
It
like
really does taste like some old rum.
it's like
some aged rum.
rum. Yeah, like I'm trying to think of what.
More rum, less maple.
Maybe like
Yep.
maybe like a 15-year like Babacore, like that kind of like really dark aged rum. A little
Maybe
bit
it's
of
a Copper
pineapple on it,
23.
too. Yeah. A little bit of pineapple on it. Like that, the Myers original.
I say the Copper with a little bit of the Cihuatan indigo. Cihuatan tends to be a little bit more tropical for me. Yeah. Smooth, everybody. I mean, at what, 95 proof? Where are we? At 93 proof. Super approachable.
5.
For the Havana. 93.
It's 5, right? I thought it was just 5.
That's 93.
I'm colorblind.
I had to do the math as well.
I'm colorblind.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is the second ever for me rum finish where I tasted rum. Normally I've had so many rum finishes and I'm like, where's the rum?
What's the other one?
Where's the flavor? I don't remember, but I know I can tell you this is the second.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where's the rum? Where's the kicking? Is it sweeter? Is it the barrel? Is it some type of salt air mist that hit the barrels? Like, where am I seeing the rum finish it? And this one I actually get this flavor of rum and not sweetness or nothing, but just rum itself characteristically.
Well, I definitely see what you mean on that rum side of things. And it's very open, a little bit of that sweet barrel, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of brown sugar. But smooth and very rum-like, aged rum-like for me. Like, this is one that if you sip it, your first impression is maybe it's a rum as opposed to a whiskey.
Yeah.
And I will say that it's dialed in pretty balanced as well. Like, it's not, it doesn't come off too syrupy and too sweet, but I don't know. It would be a question mark whether this is like a proper bourbon or whiskey, you know, in my mind. It tastes like a really well done aged rum that is in great balance, but that sweetness really does give me a little bit.
I guess that's kind of unique. It could be somebody else.
And it's tasty. So I see why we're getting a bunch of calls over this bottle right now.
It's tasty for sure. To me, I like what they do with this series. It's really unique. The big thing for me with the Havana is it's the most disguised. Like the spirit is really disguised compared to the other ones. Like the Rio is not as heavy. The Valencia is not as heavy. The Rose, the Takai, all of those have never been as heavy on the flavor profile.
You don't think the Rio was a little heavy?
No. This is like the spirit gets lost a little bit. It's better than the first version, but it definitely gets lost.
Sorry, folks. This is a live broadcast.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Good though.
No. Nobody. Yeah, y'all keep going.
Yeah.
Y'all keep going, man.
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me, folks. I just did a
blend it?
small little
What's
blend.
going
I'm
on?
trying to see if I add some proof to this Havana. Like, where's it put me at? You know?
Right.
Maybe a 50-50 here in the glass. Maybe.
Uh-huh. Hey, T-Bone, you run and grab the glass.
I don't know. That blend,
Yeah.
Spirit Note jumped up the rum. I think
kind of
that
blend did
I
you
think
do?
that put that in the pocket.
Would you do black draft and Havana?
I think 50-50. I think it put it in the pocket.
Hey, there's always a Zoe project.
No,
Oh,
seriously, because we all just said like it was a little more sweeter, a
I
little
think I mix
heavier on the.
black draft.
I think the spirit note put it in the pocket. But when we
Okay.
finish, right?
Yeah.
Come back around.
Okay.
And use the Valencia.
Okay. Okay.
But the 120 did some justice with that sweetness. But all right, Mike.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a good one.
T-Bone could have done it.
All right, so I'm first. Man, I'm always first.
Oh, you gotta taste that.
It's very situational for me. It's a great spirit. It's a unique spirit.
Good.
You have it on your bar. People are going to ask questions about it. It's kind of like how people first viewed Angel's Envy when it came out.
Correct.
Very
Like that.
approachable, not intimidating. People always called Angel's Envy like the bitches bourbon because the girls would be able to drink it.
Wow.
And
They're on the rights to that.
and so I think Havana's kind of in that same vein. If someone's like, I don't like whiskey, you give them this, they're like, oh, this is pretty good.
Hey, just full disclaimer. He didn't call it that.
Yeah.
But people call it
do.
that.
People
Right.
do. I
People
don't
have
call
called it that, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The ladies have called it that.
Yes.
Because absolutely. I've had some ladies say, yeah, I'm looking for this. Like, what? Oh, I'm talking about Angel's Envy.
Yeah.
Wow.
The rum pass.
Yeah.
Lie, right?
Yeah. So for me, not exactly what I'm wanting out of something with that kind of complexity. I think it just needs to be higher proof.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a harsh score. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna go 6.5 on it. It might be one of the lowest scores I ever gave.
He didn't even give it a 7.
Whoa. Yeah. Ouch. Mike is
He's harsh.
boy.
That reminds
that's
me.
what I'm talking about.
That reminds me of when I rated that Maker's Mark. I bought in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
You
right,
need a
so-
chat shirt with a logo. One goal. Wesley. Is that Wesley? Is that Wesley?
Oh man, I think it is.
Is that trouble? Is that trouble? Texting us. Oh man,
What's going on, Wes?
there's always good times when Wesley is in the building, man. Boy, and you never know. You got that one relative that's pop up in town and they don't even call you and tell you when they're on the way. They just show up there,
It's always a good 48.
and it's always around like at lunchtime or dinner time or something.
Mm-hmm.
But
All right.
I'm gonna go with this rating. It's better than the last release, less sweet. I would like to see it at least bottom bond.
Yeah, it needs to be higher proof.
Um,
That'll be great.
I'm going to go, Mike. It's got to at least be a 7.
Okay, I'm not far off.
I'm gonna say 7.25, only because it gave me distinct rum characteristics. A lot of things say what it is on the bottle and it doesn't deliver. Would go 7 because, like Bernie said, it might have been a little out of balance. It was so rum heavy that the whiskey didn't shine through, but I like that the spirit shine through. I'm gonna go 7.25 because it's less sweet. It brought out less sweet of the rum and maple characteristics and more of a spirit and structural characteristics of it. So I give them a kudos for making it better than the last release. So that's where my 7.25 comes out.
All right. And Mike, you will once again at a what? 6.5.
With the black draft blend, I would give it a 7.75 with the black draft blend. Just saying that.
Okay.
Shout out to Miss Ruth.
Shout out. Motion. So with this particular production, the Havana, super good, super unique, of course. Within the key line. You know, they have these various iterations, and they all maybe attract a certain flavor profile. So I can't just kind of go a strict whiskey like rating on this. I think it's more appropriate to give it an enjoyability rating, knowing kind of what you said. Mike has mentioned that even productions have been more in a dessert whiskey realm in the past. I think that this one has beautiful balance, but it certainly does drink with so much of the rum-like flavors forward. For that, I think they accomplished their goal. And I think it's quite enjoyable. And so while it's a little bit kind of out of your traditional whiskey realm, it is something that, hey, seek it out for what it is and how it fits into the marketplace with a flavor profile that is rum forward, a slightly sweeter forwardness to it. I'm going to go 7.5 on that. I like it for what it is.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Penelope, Havana.
Yeah.
It is a rum as well as maple barrel finished bourbon, right? Still in the bourbon realm.
Yes.
93 proof points. We all would like it to be higher proof. It's in its own unique category, and for that I give it 7.5. A straight whiskey head, it might be closer to a 7, right? But Mike gives it a 6.5. Alonzo a 7.25. I give it a 7.5. It's good.
Leave them on the island alone.
Yeah, indeed.
Speak the truth.
I think it's fun, man.
Oh,
There's a reason why a lot of people.
True.
There's a reason why a lot of people are calling for this one, because in that lane, solid production. Solid production. So yeah, I like that. I like that we had a little contention as well, you know, for that particular showing.
Chat's gonna get it back sometime soon.
Yeah, we hope to. We hope to. You know, it's all in the powers that be.
I agree. And the powers that be.
For sure.
That was crazy. Hey, by the way, while we're talking about this,
okay, yeah,
while we jump into
this, shaking it, man. Do not shake that next ball.
I'm sorry. While we're jumping into
Please don't shake that thing.
the Valencia, they do have a brand new release this year. It is the Madagascar Vanilla.
Ooh, okay.
That will have a slightly, maybe a white tannish yellow label. I know that sounds like
That's
colors.
coming for our goal. Evans Honor.
Shout out to Evans Honor.
That
Madagascar.
they were
barrel vanilla barrel finish.
But, see, this is why I thought it was 95 proof, because the Valencia was 95. So I thought they kept it at 95. So
dude, on a label, that 3 does look like a 5. Because I was typing in 95 and I saw the percentages, the ABV is different. I was like, wait a minute, let me look a little closer. Caught it. Shout out to everybody who is in the house.
Oh man.
1 goal. Yeah, we need some shirts, right? C5 barrel proof. Absolutely. The new barrel pick. If you don't know how good that black draft is, if you don't believe it, it is the,
so good.
I have to say, love barrel Matt. That was good stuff. That was barrel number 4 that we had done. Barrel number 3 with the Burgundy label, phenomenal. They even still showed that off at Black Draft, even when Zoe and I was there at the end of 2025. That was a release that we did, I think, in 2023, maybe even 2022. Barrel Burnie, it was solid. I have to admit, I think Barrel Matt was a little bit more approachable than Barrel Burnie at times, depending on the vibe that you wanted, though. But Barrel Alonzo is probably closer to the balance that Burgundy label, our 3rd barrel, was, but even better. And if you remember that Burgundy label that we released, I mean, people were coming by, buying it by the piece. The last sale that I made was of the last like 6.5 cases or so.
You need to call him.
Of it.
You know, you might have to take that Amazon approach and all that and email people. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoyed that, but this is here.
Indeed.
You might have to start reaching out.
Indeed. It's good, folks. So come on by Barrel Alonzo. Check it out at chatsdc.com. And also, well, I'll talk about what else is on chatsdc.com as we get to the end. Valencia. So right now, it's all about Valencia.
Well,
this has been one of my favorites.
What's the next barrel? Barrel T-bone?
Shout out
No.
to T-Bone because his birthday's coming up. Happy birthday month, T-Bone. Yeah, he's gonna select. Have y'all heard about the lower proof bourbons that they're considering?
Yeah.
Like going lower proof into the barrel?
Oh yeah, low entry proof. Yeah.
That'll be barrel T-Bone right there.
That'd be barrel T-Bone.
Or if we get a non-alcoholic. We're gonna do a non-alcoholic barrel pick. A bourbon that has been de-alcoholized, and that's gonna be barrel T-Bone right there.
Wow.
That's gonna be for next dry January. A limited release. Yeah, absolutely. We'll do it in the mini barrel. We'll find out all later.
We'll actually go mini ball.
Lines that. Oh my goodness! Always, Ricky, what's happening? Well, folks, we are enjoying in the Glencairn right now is Penelope Valencia. Has been one of my favorites in the past. Now, this is the Spanish orange wine cask, orange dessert wine cask. The Valencia has been.
You gotta let Bernie say this. You know, he's trying to sound like he's from every country. Go ahead and say it.
Straight bourbon whiskey finished in Vino de Navarra cask.
Where's this guy from sometimes? He's from Spain.
Naranja?
Orange? Naranja. I put Navarra. Shout out to my cousin Navarra.
They're both from Spain.
Shout out to my cousin Navarra Rodriguez. Navarra Valencia Rodriguez. Good Lord. Up there in NY.
I tell you, bro.
I've been
I'm saying.
I did my best.
I'm saying.
Hey Ruth, I wish you were here to help me out. Come on now.
I'm just saying. He's from every label he reads. He's
I'm
from
gonna roll some R's though, and it's gonna sound exotic.
So you get one of them.
It's so incorrect. Shout out to Gabby. We were in France. She's talking about that. Stop rolling your R's. This is France. It's not Spain. Okay, babe.
I'm gonna be in Spain in 2 weeks. Just give me those.
Man, that's all go.
Spain vibes right now.
That's all go. Absolutely. Well, Naranja.
The nose on it smells like the chocolate oranges you get around Christmas time.
Yeah, I don't think I ever ate one of those.
Never ate one.
The chocolate
I got one
orange.
home. I'll bring one to you.
Chocolate orange. I scored.
It almost gives me the old-fashioned vibes without the bitters.
Especially on the nose.
Yeah, on the palate for me as well. It's just so perfect.
So much orange.
It's so perfect. It's so refreshing and approachable. It does drink a little more bourbon-like, but almost a bourbon cocktail-like, right? Just influenced by a little touch of something, a little bit of that citrus orange. And that's why I'm like, yeah, that's all day long. A good old-fashioned right there.
Yeah.
We're talking about 95 proof points. Once again, I wish it was a little higher. Man, bumping that up to about 105.
I don't know. I think the
oh
spirit note and the tannins from the barrel sit on the tongue. I don't. With the way this touches the palate, I don't know if I would want this high proof because it's giving me this tannins and texture like from an orange peel. It sit on the tongue. For me, if I think the proof was higher, it would just blow out my palate because of the tannins and whatever that barrel is giving out.
The oak tannin, yeah.
Yeah, I think the higher spirit would be so much more aggressive.
Yeah.
That it would be too tannic for my tongue for me.
So there's a cocktail in Valencia. It's very famous called Agua de Valencia, which is
from me too.
Which is orange juice made from Valencian oranges, vodka, gin, and top with just a little bit of cava. You get a lot of that rich, like boozy orange from that. I almost kind of want to recreate it, but with a bourbon, and that's what this would taste like.
That's both of those sound like drunk falling over your feet when you leave brunch. Gin, vodka,
just a Spain thing.
Gin, vodka, juice, and bubbles on top.
Give some good jokes.
That's like drinking what's what's the cocktail, the mixed cocktail, and they just put the
Long Island?
swirl. No, it's like a Long Island, but they just put the swirl of champagne on top. What is the
French
name?
75?
No. I'll think of it before.
It's like a mimosa and a French 75.
No, that's worse.
All right. Well,
They're
as
dangerous.
Alonzo figures it out, Penelope, Valencia.
So this
95 proof.
kind of putting them side by side. This is kind of what I was talking about, where most of the Cooper series that they do, you still get a lot of the spirit, whereas the Havana kind of like dissipates. The Valencia, you still get a lot of that bourbons, that like that classic Penelope 4 grain, really rich, nice, like, you know, caramels, vanilla, a little bit of nuttiness to it from like that malted barley. It holds up well where it doesn't get like, you get that essence of orange, but it's not overpowering. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah.
definitely takes it.
No doubt. No doubt.
Of course, Mike.
I think it's perfect for the springtime.
Oh yeah.
So it's drinking well right now. And as we think about, whiskeys that maybe are appropriate for the season, I think this is fitting perfectly. I think the first two are, to be honest. It's time to drink rum right now. As we get in the spring.
Is it? Oh, it's rosé season.
No, spirit wise, I want some rum too,
spirit.
man. Yeah, rum is great for this time of the year. It's in a
Beach is opening
tropical,
up.
mood near the
Tequila?
water.
No, just rum.
Tequila too. I mean,
We're getting close to tequila time.
yeah, but rum and tequila certainly springtime.
Let's go. Let's have at it. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
And so the bit of citrus on here really lifts the flavors quite nicely, and really does make a wonderful play for drinking over the season here.
yeah.
I like it.
Halfway through this lineup. Yeah, cocktail corners next week.
Okay.
I'm bringing in a special guest.
Okay.
Awesome guy. Been in the industry forever.
Nice.
Sells wine, liquor, and beer.
Nice.
He's a former bartender / still.
Well, let's finish up with him after you rate it. Let's finish up with cocktail corner. We kind of have.
I think I'm going
rating. It's on you.
7.75.
7.75. Okay.
Gotta go. This is drinking. Yeah. Valencia is a staple in the Cooper series. I think in the Cooper series, it's the best bottle of the Cooper series.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll make it easy. I agree with that. Valencia is one of my favorite ones. I always love drinking the Valencia, and 7.75 I think is solid.
A thematic guy scout.
Solid rating. Absolutely. Mike, over to you. Shall I rate him?
Let's try to make it as easy as possible. I think 7.75 is a perfect score.
Wow.
And,
how about that?
Fun fact
He's
about the Penelope Valencia. It's actually the first bottle that I purchased here at Chats.
Come on now. Let's go.
I had to bring it back.
Let's go.
Mike, we're supposed to be opening Elmer T. Lee. When is that?
My birthday.
Coming up. Y'all hear that, right?
Elmer T.
We're not that close to the countdown, but we're getting closer to the countdown.
Well, everybody, Penelope Valencia. Ooh, finished. It is finished in Spanish. Vino de Nevada. Say that correctly now? Naranja.
I'm not even
Cask.
trying.
It's orange, sweet, dessert.
I got distracted. I was
Spain.
rewatching our gap on the screen.
I was like, am I right, Mike?
It's Christmas.
Like, there was a pause there. I was like, okay. Come back, Mike, help me out. But, good stuff. Always one of my favorites of Penelope.
Yeah, thanks for bringing this.
Yeah, man.
We're on the 4 Ps now.
Bro, finish what you were
Going
saying
with our-
about
Chase. My homeboy Chase.
Okay.
He said he would do it. I'm gonna hold him to it. If you see me on Cocktail Corner, just know there might be a missing person in the DMV if he doesn't show up next Wednesday after I promise. But
Showing up on Wednesday.
yeah, Cocktail Corner.
Tommy Taylor, what's on?
Oh, that was on Friday.
No, Cocktail Corner Wednesday for the podcast. He's gonna come through. We're gonna discuss a bourbon, and he's gonna come up with a cocktail that you don't normally drink every time you go to the bar.
Okay.
So no old fashions, no Manhattans,
Yeah.
No whiskey sours, no whiskey lemonades. It's gonna be I don't know. Whatever's in there is gonna be what you don't normally order. It's a creative cocktail.
Okay. Well, looking forward to it.
Yeah, little, karate and everything.
Karate and everything in there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, as we laugh about that, we'll cue up a couple more items while we
not gonna shake this. Wow.
First,
please don't.
The shade.
First off, shout out to Zoe for securing this bottle for me. He had it, and he immediately texted me. He's like, I thought of you when I tried this bottle. And I was like, I do love me some French oak. So Penelope 11-year straight bourbon whiskey, finished in French oak barrels, the Omega. And this is normally most of Penelope stuff is distilled in Indiana because MGP. This was distilled in Bardstown, which, looking at the mash bill, we discovered was Elijah Craig. So Elijah Craig mash bill. 11 years old, finished in French oak.
I'm not mad at that.
By the way,
not mad at that.
Mike was so excited we cracked this open when he first got it.
There's a lot of Craig haters out there, but
I told you that you would be the first person I opened it with.
And appreciate that. I appreciate it.
So
I don't. Is this single brew or batch?
I think it's batch. Yeah, it's a batch.
So the first bottle I had was I'm not a big French oak guy. This guy's a big French oak guy. I didn't really like Omega when I first had it. The bottle I drank with Mike, I liked it a little bit more. And I'm curious to see what it tastes like. What, a month, 2 months later?
Yeah, maybe? I've been over for about 2 months now.
Yeah, so I'm really curious.
They said Penelope Omega is a testament to the precision and craftsmanship. Finished in barrels crafted by a blend of rare, tight-grained French oak staves, matured for 3 years using selected oak scan technology. This release embodies balance and refinement. A specialized toast enhances integration, delivering a bold and timeless experience.
Yo, it's always great to have somebody who can read on the podcast. Indeed, we appreciate you, Mike.
I don't know what that means.
That was beautiful.
Are you trying to say I can't read? Where are we going with that?
Nah,
you say you can't read?
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't read. I can barely write and see the screen and everything half the time. Absolutely. No, shout out to Mike. No, that was good. This is nice to have some background information, you know. And when Tommy Taylor Jr. is in the house, man, I gotta try to crack a joke. I'm horrible at it. And but he's a comedian. Check him out.
So you Tommy Taylor as Jr. props to make fun of.
Indeed, to one of the best comics in the city. Always pulling together amazing moments at various comedy venues around town. Shout out to Izon.
He's crazy. It's crazy.
You know, we go back to undergrad when he tried his comedic skills. Yeah, exactly. Like, he got you all the time. Drink this bottle and thought of you. It's a great pickup line, absolutely, as Izon says in the comments on Instagram.
This is reminding me of a French oak Four Roses. This is giving me that clean, elegant, fresh. Not meant to be over oak, not meant to be over malty, overly sweet. It's clean, floral, sexy. Just giving me this clean, floral, and sexy.
I see what you mean about
chocolate covered caramels.
Yeah. You mean about like Four Roses, but it does still speak of Craig to me, where Craig is just a little bit lean.
Let me go to my guy.
Craig is a little bit lean a lot of times, and it's like heavy viscosity, and you get into secondary, tertiary notes.
Yep.
Tea, leather, those finer, kind of rustic flavors. That's giving me Craig all day long, especially in that 11-year range, 12-year range.
Maybe a little
solid.
Violet, maybe really a little violet comes through there.
Yeah, really bring in some of those French oak floral notes, spices, lighter spices. once again, kind of tea,
Yeah.
black tea, herbal tea. Wow. Pretty dope.
Palate on it's crazy. There's like candy, pecans, like a little bit of like a nuttiness to it. You get like a little bit of a cocoa note from the French oak, but there's like burnt caramelized sugars with it. Like incredible. 11 years, like that is a well-aged bourbon. And then it's finished in the French oak for 3 years. That's talking about a project. Imagine finishing for 3 years.
3 years. I mean, that reminds me of the Black Draft. Single barrel, double barrel. Finished in the secondary barrel board just under 3 years.
There's some nice structure there.
Except the Black Draft.
Yeah.
Martinsburg, West Virginia.
I'm getting more of the tea, rustic, earthy, leather.
Mm-hmm.
Some type of fruit rind peel.
It really does scream Craig to me.
Absolutely.
I prove single barrel.
Yep.
Craig.
Not as much as their barrel proof stuff, but it's
I don't know. For me, it does.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a little bit because normally their barrel proof stuff is sitting at like 124 to 130.
Yeah.
It's only at 108. Yeah. But I mean, I think
an approachable version of that.
Absolutely. I think it's that sweet spot. I think this is any lower, you lose a lot of that complexity. You lose that bite. If it's any higher, it becomes too hot and potentially even too oaky to where it kind of loses some of the complexity.
I think this is just right on oak.
Yeah.
Anything past this is like too much oak, too much liquor.
Mm.
And that's the thing with French oak. For me, I've learned through some of the Zoe projects and stuff that Hungarian oak and French oak is aggressive. You don't need much.
Yeah.
And it absorbs flavors fast. It really is an aggressive, fast oaking wood. So Hungarian and French oak, tread lightly or be an experienced blender or max this because you can't play around with them. And those barrels are more expensive, if I'm not mistaken. So don't play around with those at all.
I know there's a lot of hype around some of these more elevated bottles that Penelope comes out with, the estate collection.
I love the estate collection.
Yeah, every bottle I've had of it so far has just been
the 9-year
fantastic.
bourbon, 9-year rye, 10-year bourbon, 10-year rye, 12-year. You know, so crazy.
It's a bottle worth.
I like the 9 and 10 years more than I like the 12.
Really?
Yeah. 12 opened up. I liked it better once the bottle opened up, but fresh crack, drinking, enjoying all that. I like the 9 and 10 year more than the 12. Still got about a bottle and a half. I'll probably have to revisit it again because it opened up in the 12 years.
Okay.
Wow. After allowing this to open up, certainly the spices came out a little bit more, which is nice. It's a nice aromatic complexity past the leathers and teas and herbs.
I'm getting nothing but that on a
Imagine this on a cologne.
You know, other than this sip right here, and now I realize Burnie is that the cousin or the friend in the classroom who's like waits for you to drink all your juice to say, hey, I still got juice. I think he's that guy. Normally, not this time, but normally. There's always whiskey left.
Slow drinker.
Yeah.
He's working behind the scenes.
Shout out my sister, Dr. Opal Williams, right? The worst, because any dessert that you have or food, she savors it, she cuts it slowly. She'll take these small bites, so particular,
like my mom.
The way in which she enjoys it. And I'm done. And then I have to sit there and look at her still enjoying every little morsel. It's like, oh,
that's my mom.
Come on now.
My mom, I look at her.
I guess that's as you all are rushing, and I'm multitasking. It just takes me a little bit longer. If I didn't have to multitask, it would have been done.
That's my mom. I look at her. I'm like, but you just eat it already? Like, what's going on here? It's only one slice.
Yeah. Well, shout out Rafi. He's on Facebook.
Nice.
What's going on, bro?
Save all Penelope for me.
Yeah, where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, you should have been
Come
here.
through. Absolutely. Well,
right, Burnie,
this is super neat. Now we're getting into bourbon now within this Penelope lineup. This is the one that is more whiskey forward. It's nuanced. It does drink like a Kentucky straight, but from more so traditional producers with greater age profile. I think the French oak maybe presents this 11-year-old in a more mature way than your standard American oak bourbons might. Like this tastes more like something that's closer to a 20-year age statement, in my opinion, just in the way in which the tannic structure of the French oak gives you drier components, keeps it into more of an tertiary leathers, teas, tannic frame. And so I think this is fun. Once again, if you are a bourbon kind of straight down the middle fan, this is going to deviate a little bit in that it's going to give you more mature flavor notes. And I like that. But it does position itself in a.
So I could.
I'm not even going to do it.
I could.
What do they call that dance? The sprinkler? Yeah, I almost felt like I was doing that after. We ain't doing the sprinkler on here. What is that for? But thank you for pointing that out. The Rose is going to keep you honest, you know what I mean? But I do think this the structure of it reminds me of a more aged product to an extent, structurally, tannic wise. I like this, and as I kind of increase, or as we go through the bottlings, this is whiskey. There's no doubt about it. It's not shy about it at all. I think for this one, I'm going 8.25. Okay,
I did not expect that.
I think it's an 11-year that for me drinks more like a 20-year product for bourbon. And not all bourbon is necessarily going to be the most balanced when you get to that age, but there's so few that you can get that show in this manner. Mike,
I think Burnie described it perfectly. Like we're starting the evolution. Not that these aren't actual bourbons, but a lot of times finished bourbons can sometimes lose the complexity because of the way that they're finished. Whereas the Omega is that step up of the spirit and the complexity of the original aged spirit can be elevated by the finishing. And that's what you get with the Penelope. Incredible notes. It's wonderfully smooth. You get kind of those rich caramels that you expect from any bourbon that's over 10 years old. But then you get the French oak, so you get those chocolates, you get that malty nuttiness from it. There's so much like depth of flavor into that. I'm just gonna go just a little hair above Burnie. I'm gonna go 8.5 on this. Like,
wow,
this is fantastic stuff.
what is going on here?
I have to.
I'm gonna be upset the moment that
It's fantastic stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Just trying to go down. Folks,
Still good.
I am. Oof. I'm probably gonna be on my island alone here.
You going 9? That's good. Try be hated.
I'm not a big French oak guy. I would have loved to sing a little with the age statement. I would love to sing a little more of some type of little more of a sweetness, nothing crazy. This is a tough one. Respectfully, it was masterfully done, just not for my mouth. 7.75. It's solid, it's good. I don't take nothing away from it. It's just not my profile. I'm gonna jump into the French finish, which I'm not like so crazy for. I want a little more caramel brownness or something, some more nuances there for me.
Yeah. Now, one of the other things that we did, we hopped up, what, 15 proof points?
The proof, it was balanced. It was balanced. It was good.
But
not
imagine, like, literally that effective well. You know, we're not always drinking a 20-some-year-old whiskey at the high proof. And this reminds me of that more aged product. Like, if we took it down to maybe 95, then like what would we get? We get something that's amazing, or we get something that's
my score should be different. I feel this way.
No, I think I'm convincing all of us to have a little water in our glass
go back into
go back and just have another little sip.
Why?
Another sip? We got 2 more bottles.
But this is only one of. I mean, it's not as high.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, we didn't buy it yours. I need to drink more. I didn't. I'm sorry, bro. I didn't buy it. I need to make sure my rating was correct. I mean, the Paquito, right? Paquito.
I'll take some.
Oh, okay. See.
Yeah, we might see the bottle again, everybody.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But look at that. Put a couple drops of water in that bad boy.
No. I'm going back in there. We gotta take it first sip like this. And
you already had the sip. You already know what that's like. Talk about the chocolate smoke.
See, this sip, something's different,
bro. You see,
this sip was sweeter. This sip was sweeter and less structured. I didn't get this sweetness from the first pour. I didn't at all. Oh, I'm enjoying the second sip.
Bro, you
my
need
palate
to try it.
Changed.
You need to try it. Like, dilute it down to closer to 100.
Oh, it already changed on my second sip. What's wrong with these two guys?
Try it.
I'm getting bullied. The water changed the whole thing.
Yep.
There's like this. There's like this red fruit punch.
Red fruit and chocolate. More chocolate, more the sweeter chocolate.
Chocolate colored strawberries.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'll go flat 8. I get flat 8. The second time around, I got some sweet tones.
Can't rescore.
Okay.
You're stuck at 7.75. Penelope, you heard it here first.
That's good.
7.75.
That's good.
Wow. These are my 6.5 rating of Havana.
Penelope,
that was crazy how you just traded that like that.
For this bottle, oh my gosh, it's 11-year-old, everybody, but it's finished in
honestly
French.
Though,
so
the second go around,
109.8 proof, might give it an 8.5.
Don't know what changed.
Alonzo, a 7.75.
Way more sweetness.
I gave it a
nuance.
I'm sorry, I gave it an 8.25.
Way different.
Super good stuff.
Look, Crazy Ralph.
Mike, you were at an 8.5, right?
8.5. Crazy Ralph is in there.
Super good.
This next one.
Look at the color on there. I can't wait.
This is Pinhook 10-year. This is store pick from my favorite liquor store back home. My chats back in Florida when I was living in Tampa.
I like that, man. Yeah, Mike, I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
There's only one chat, so everything else
only
is
one chat, man. Favorite chat.
Everything else is the Florida chats.
Good job, Mike.
Virginia chats.
Oh,
no, not that one.
Hey, I didn't know you had a franchise.
Right.
Franchise.
Oop,
but it's the store pick, Liquor Depot out of Tampa, 6 stores. Became good friends with the owner, Trey. Really, really cool guy. Took over the business. Honestly, a lot similar to you, Bernie. Took over the business from his father. Originally was not kind of into it, but said, you know what, I'll give it a shot, and has made it his own. Yeah. It's probably one of the premier liquor stores in Tampa for bourbon. So they did a store pick with Pinhook. Also, I'll get it for the IG or the YouTube. Great
label
sticker.
Oh,
yeah,
get the
Jack
IG in there too.
Broken.
Get the IG. Go ahead and put it at the IG as well.
The Olympic gold. Jack Hughes.
Nice.
Broken tooth sticker. We gotta do a cool next store pick. We gotta do a cool sticker.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
A lot of people do store picks and they slap a different label on the back.
Yeah.
We gotta do it. We have to do a Whiskey Wednesday pick, and it would slap us three on the back of the bottle. AI, like cartoon though.
Yes, I don't know.
That would be dope.
It would be. I'm not mad at it.
But
Folks,
10-year
10-year
Pinhook bourbon.
Liquor Depot 2025 release.
Shout out.
113.
What's his name?
Did I have water in here?
He always got water. That's what
I
I'm
didn't pay
saying.
attention.
Water or whiskey is always the last
Can
one.
you dump it in here?
No, that might be good. What is that? What's that? 90 proof now?
Yeah.
Ooh, the nose.
I would love to save this
Vanilla
That was
hazelnut. The nose is crazy.
because I'm going to drink the rest of it. That didn't smell bad at all.
Vanilla hazelnut.
Is that right?
Off the break. Fresh Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Wow. You hear this,
Hazelnut.
folks?
So
You
the
hear
unique
this?
thing about, I think I've said this before about Pinhook, because we've had, I think I brought the 7, 8, and 9 on for one Whiskey Wednesday.
Dang, Mike, you should
So-
have done 2 of those.
They, I usually got them wrong by a second. So the story behind Pinhook, Sean Josephs is the master blender, he's old restaurateur, built a wine program at a lot of different restaurants in New York, slowly started getting into bourbon. And he said to himself, why can't bourbon be a lot like wine, where you take the best of a certain age statement and blend it together in vertical? So that's what he's done starting in year 4. He bought a whole bunch of MGP bottles or barrels, keeps them over in Castle Key in Kentucky. And every year he goes and he samples everything from the barrels. He blends it together to figure out what is the 4-year, the 5-year, the 6-year, so on and so on, for that vertical series.
Mm.
This one is one of his 10-year-old barrels that Liquor Depot exclusively picked out for this. So it's great stuff.
So this is not a single barrel.
This is a single barrel. No, this is a single barrel. But normally, so he's on the 10-year vertical now, which is the blend. But this is a single barrel.
This is delicious.
Oh, it's incredible.
It's incredible. I'm
13 proof,
going down to Liquor Depot. What's his name?
Trey,
What part of Florida?
Tampa, Florida.
Tampa,
Trey.
Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, Trey,
Shout out to
I know Mike sent me. He said I get 30% of everything because I'm a family visitor.
Trey's good people. Trey's good people.
No, never that.
He's good people.
I plan. Tampa's what? Hour and a half, 2 hours from Orlando.
Yeah, no, and a half.
Hour and a half?
Yeah.
So I'll be in Orlando pretty soon.
Okay.
So maybe I might
Yeah.
take that hour and a half and go
Yeah.
holler at-
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
This is
Honey
my-
Barrel says he does love his Pinhook
Ooh, yeah. he
flagship,
knows, he
high
knows.
proof and 9-year vertical. He is cracked. He's not cracked his 10-year vertical yet.
Yeah. I tell you all the time,
I think he has
Sean, who's the master blender for Pinhook, would crush on a Whiskey Wednesday. I don't know how often he comes out and does visits
Right.
in DC, but
Right.
he would crush.
I can tell you that I'm more and more beginning to be a Pinhook fan. It was a brand I knew nothing about.
Yeah.
With the suppliers and sales reps in the city, I've been able to taste some products. I've tasted a couple of vertical flights. I feel like I've always had younger juice or not a higher age statement when I was tasting. I feel like they do like this age statement thing and then a non-age statement thing. And I always would taste the non-age statement stuff. And since I've been in positions to taste age statement Pinhook, I've been becoming more and more of a fan. I'm not taking away nothing from their everyday drinking. You have to have a flagship lineup. I mean, that's what you do. And when you're not drinking flagship, you're drinking elevated age statements and barrel finishes that are delicious.
Mhm.
But more and more I tasted age-stated products from them. Ryes, bourbons, cash strengths.
Yeah.
I've been falling in love with what Sean is doing with Pinhook.
Yeah.
He's doing a phenomenal job.
It's really unique stuff. And one thing that I appreciate about it is that it's something that we haven't really seen in the bourbon world because, Eagle Rare 10-year is a blend, but he's like, Buffalo Trace is not picking the best barrels of the 10-year-old mash bill of Eagle Rare for Eagle Rare. Most of the time that's being saved and going into either, store picks, or it's going to Double Eagle Very Rare, or it's going to be saved for Eagle Rare 17. What Sean's doing with Pinhook is he's taking the best and he's blending it to what he feels is going to be perfect for that year. In the similar vein that, the Thatcher does, the Cab Sav, the 22, the 23, the 24, that vertical every year is the best crop and the best of that year.
I think we as bourbon drinkers deserve that.
We do, and I think it's a really
I like the way you
unique.
did that, Mike. Thatcher.
Yeah, that's the first. It's one of the first.
I love Thatcher. I love Thatcher.
But it's something that is unique, and I think in the age where bourbon isn't on a downturn, but the chase is over. I think people are more interested in interesting product versus allocated hard to find.
Allocation chase is dropping.
Yep.
And like I was just talking to someone, I'm not really chasing allocated product as much. Oh, let me say this. I'm not chasing the high shelf allocation. I'm chasing the mid-tier allocation.
Yeah.
Not even that money-wise, but there's so much on the mid-tier allocation that is tasting better than every month, every year I put out the same top shelf stuff, and it's not changing.
Well, I think I should have changed this Whiskey Wednesday to what you just said. Mid-tier, not the high end allocation. All these are allocated.
These are all allocated products.
Everything that's on the table.
And nothing on the table right now is above, with the exception of this bottle. I don't think nothing's really above 139 secondary. Not MSRP.
Yeah.
I don't think nothing on this table is above 139 secondary.
So everything MSRP is under 100.
Way on 100. Way on 100.
Right. And so but they are allocated.
And these are they're prized possession bottles.
Right.
They're still hard to get. And we're drinking good.
And they're delicious.
And you're getting secondary finishes. You're getting cash strengths. You're getting the best pull from the best barrels. Like you're getting so much more value in these mid-tier allocations than you are high-tier. Yeah. And we only use this for the low shelf, but this is mid-tier allocations plus bang for your buck. It's both.
I agree.
This is a really great pick.
The nose is crazy. There's
so much complexity on it.
Nose is close.
And I know we tend not to
heat is a little bit elevated.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of
compared to it. We're just comparing.
The Pinhook.
I can accept that though with this sweet flavor profile. I can accept that.
But one thing that stands out. One thing that stands out with Pinhook is that sometimes it can be overly oaked. Like if we were to grab the 9-year, how much is left? There's nothing left.
I don't think I got that from. I think a lot of times they're more structured.
Yeah.
But I don't think I got overly oaked. I think I got structured.
Sometimes the oak is just a little too prevalent. It's not like it's overly oaked. It's a little too prevalent.
This one's more balanced.
This one's very balanced.
Yep.
Hey, shout out to that guy who picked this barrel here. His palate, Sean, is amazing. Not that guy.
Yeah.
Sean. Palate is. I have to ship one of these up here. I need to get on my bar.
That's all I got to hear.
Yeah.
I know we don't talk about the liquor stores, so I'm not going to talk about Liquor Depot. All I'll say is, if you're down in Florida and you want to support a great local business, Liquor Depot in Tampa, great spot. Trey's always been good to me, and I know he's going to be good to you.
No, it's always good because you know why? Because this is a national show.
Yeah.
This is a national show.
National.
Honey Barrel Hunter, drop what state you're in.
Where's HD been?
I mean,
no, where is it?
HD was on here every week, and where did HD go?
This
is
HD.
good.
They've been
HD
busy.
been
Yeah,
busy.
HD. Where is
good.
This
This
is good.
This might be my highest rated tonight.
Yeah, it is. It is quite
Luckily,
good.
it's
Well,
on,
I mean, it's
Mike's
on
rating
you.
is first.
It's on you though.
Now it's Mike.
So,
Yeah, it's me.
oh, it's Mike again?
Yep.
Okay.
You were the.
You're right. You're right.
Negative.
Yeah, yeah.
So here I go again, being biased, but Pinhook really ever since I was first introduced to the brand, which was thanks to Liquor Depot,
Jersey.
New Jersey,
Joyce.
Incredible.
You gotta say it like they say it from
Incredible.
Joyce.
I love it. I love
Joyce.
it.
Joyce.
Ever since I was introduced to Pinhook, which is actually a tasting that Liquor Depot did, Sean came in, did the whole vertical series, 5 through 8. It's really interesting. Really fell in love with the brand. Every year I've gone out, try to get another bottle. So that's 7 through 10 now. This pick is really unique. It's complex. It's easy drinking. There's so much sweetness on the palate that you would want from a bourbon, but that proof kind of gives you that warm hug. 8.75 on this one.
Okay.
This one is.
I might need to pour some more if I give a rate. I don't need. I
This
think my
one is
palate
good.
is good.
I would love
I don't
to
feel
know.
like I had enough.
I would love to know what the mixed one that Burnie I actually poured in Bernie's cup tastes like.
Oh yeah. I mean,
I am really with that rating.
y'all want a little bit?
Pause. Yeah.
Okay.
But
True.
I'm gonna see you in that neighborhood.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go a tick lower. Okay. I love it. I'm gonna go 8.5 with me saying, Mike, order me a bottle. Order me a bottle. First of all, let's talk after the show how much it costs first.
Yeah.
I don't want to down myself into some financial commitment. But we talk, but yeah, I mean this you see me folks, 8.5. I could go 8.75. On this show, we live in a world where there's a lot of whiskeys we drink, and sometimes you think 8.75, you're like, oh, that was an 8.75. I can't do that. And sometimes you're like, that's an 8.75. I can put it on that pedestal. And this could flow with some 8.75s. Don't get me wrong. But I'm in love at an 8.5, and I'm definitely going to talk to this guy when we finish to see what it costs and just tell him order me a bottle and just Zell him. Whoa, this smells like.
The smell and the palate are
This smells Irish.
The smell and palate.
This smells Irish.
Yeah.
This smells crazy Irish. Like I just picked it. Like,
Sweet fresh malt. Yeah.
Yeah, that was two different things.
I know. So it's like,
You know what this is?
I was so excited
You know what
when
it
I
is?
smelled it. I was like,
Whiskey water. We've been
a
talking about
little
this
too
for a
much. A
long
little too much
time,
water.
right?
A little too much water.
That's a lot of
We've been
water.
talking about this for a long time, though, but whiskey water.
A little too much in the cup.
I'd probably rather drink this before I drank a White Claw.
So scared to the nine.
Well,
Wow.
folks,
Smells like Teen Spirit. That guy's. When is he back in town?
Mike is at 8.75.
Bubble?
So it's at 8.5.
Shout out to Bubbles and Bourbon.
Yeah, this is good stuff, fun stuff.
That ruined my palate.
Wow. 113 proof. Pinhook 10-year. This one comes through with kind of a power play of flavor. And
Power play.
lift
Yeah, you try to do that with hockey.
Yeah.
Hey, that guy's sneaky.
and
Love it.
on the palate, I mean, it's a lot going on. It's super approachable aromatically early on. It's one that if you dilute a little bit, it changes the entire flavor note. It at 113 proof has enough maybe energy booze wise and plays so forward on the palate. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Bourbon with baddies.
I'm going 8.5, but I can certainly see 8.75. It plays
I
right
agree.
in that arena. 8.5 to 8.75. Easy.
Yeah.
I'm going 8.5 just because I enjoy it at cask strength. with the water in it. I see where it develops, and somewhere in between that, maybe the transition with kind of the structure of oak may play a part of heavy, but I really like this. I'm going 8.5, but it could be a strong 8.75. And that's the Pinhook 10-year. This is a Liquor Depot. Shout out Liquor Depot out of Florida. 2025 release. It is 113 proof. Mike gives it an 8.75. Alonzo and I give it an 8.5.
I need it because it's so good and delicious. But the fact that the last time we won the Hockey Olympics and this picture's on here, I want it just because.
Great pick.
I just, and then it has like this holograms. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to order me one.
They knew what they were doing.
We'll talk about the cost whenever. Just make sure you order it like when you go home tonight to make sure I can get it.
You got it.
We'll talk about it. I'll pay whatever it's going to cost me, but I need that box. That's a classic. That label is.
Oh wow! Okay, so that's C5 proof. Burnt with batteries. Okay, I see you. The
tater sticker would go hard.
Oh, wow!
Is that part of?
Oh no, that's
taters.
Oh no, that's
not part of the Tater whiskey group, is it?
No. He's talking about the sticker, like
because you know that whiskey group Tater. They do a lot of stickers.
Yeah. But that's what they call it.
We should. It should be like
I give it.
It should be SI Models Home Whiskey.
We're getting into chats after dark territory right now.
Really?
All right, let's get into
legit.
Hey, Mike, I gotta have a bottle. That bottle was delicious. I gotta get one.
Legit.
I'll talk to Trey.
I gotta go home. I gotta.
Folks,
where else in DC you're gonna find Purple Label Small Match? Where else are you gonna find?
Come on now. Triple Label Small Batch, everybody.
Everywhere
Come on.
has sold out. No one's got it in stock.
That's right. Well, we got it. We got it, folks. And read it to me because
Batty's backing that thing out with Bourbon Ballers Edition. He said, "Hey, Five Borough says gold wax and glitters." I guess we're gonna have Snoop Dogg on the label too. Why not?
Oh man,
amazing!
Wow.
A 5 barrel proof is just as bad as IA's on right now. It's just as bad as each other.
Wow. So before we go that far, let's just go ahead to chats.
That is hilarious.
Chats.
What is
DC.com real quick.
What's the countdown?
Because no, it's not the countdown.
I gotta take the countdown. Like 12 weeks in.
But we got in, this bottling, which is on sale right now. 4-year small batch family estate. Folks, it's $59.99. It's $59.99 for the small batch 4-year-old. So it's a purple top 4-year. Previously, you wouldn't find any purple tops. Willett's for this inexpensive. So this particular pick is 128.6. I don't know where I got a 126.4. I do know where I got a 126.4. You know where I got that? Because that was the previous
Yo, you are missing these comments. I'm sorry.
Yo, I'm missing comments.
These comments are
blowing up on the IG.
I am, bro. It's hilarious. You're missing it.
I am.
It says you love glitters.
I'm trying to keep.
I can't read what A's all said. That needs to be
narrow.
I can't read that one.
No, straight and narrow.
Glitter bombs and babes.
Indeed. Well, anywhere, folks.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We are talking about a fun lineup of Willett and Old Carters that have just dropped. And so check them out at chatsdc.com. Grab your bottles right away because, of course, these are all allocated, folks. Willett's and Old Carters.
Jesus Christ.
There's also a little bit of rare character that's come in. So go to your little search bar, search up rare character, grab your 2026 releases. a bourbon, rye, American whiskey. Also, the
Where can we
rye.
Old Carter.
Okay, wait a minute. Mike, bring that back. Let me reduce this screen right here and just hold it for a moment. Boom, there we go. Absolutely.
Old Carter here.
Indeed. Grab that first.
Oh, that rye is delicious.
Yeah. Hearst rye.
I didn't realize that said Hearst.
Indeed.
It should have had like a car on it.
You know, I heard Walter Goggins,
Okay.
comedian. He was in Righteous Gemstones. He was in what's that? I'm blanking on the HBO show. Hotel Lotus. White Lotus.
Lotus, yeah. White
He was on
Lotus.
White Lotus too.
Yeah.
He just posted this bottle on his Instagram.
That bottle's solid.
Oh, it's incredible. Incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely. Honey Barrel's coming in with amazing tasting notes, his sensory notes on his Willett 4-year. Drop the proof that of the 4-year that you have, Honey Barrel. Indeed, the live is real, but this particular Willett 128.6.
Eyes on. I know you love some Jensen.
Yo,
Your comedy, I know you love some Jensen.
that's these are the Gemstones TV show.
Yeah,
that show was crazy.
We got it right now at chatsdc.com at what did I say? $59.99
For what?
4-year.
59.
That's
That's the cheapest in the city.
Yeah, I know.
That's the cheapest in the city.
Indeed. Yep.
Everybody's like 79.
Everyone's getting a better deal than I
like
got.
$75.99, like $79.99.
Well, cheers.
Hey, what was the uncle name of Gemstones?
Uncle Baby Billy.
Uncle Billy. He does a lot of
Uncle Baby Billy.
Go to chatsdc.com, folks. Grab your bottles because, like, literally, I think online they're gonna go.
Uncle Baby Billy.
He has a lot of commercials.
There it is.
Hey, Brian, you gotta scroll up. Scroll to Instagram back down. You gotta read these comments. No, because I can't be laughing on here like I'm the kid in the classroom that's being disruptive. You gotta start reading because you're gonna laugh. No, you gotta go some more. It's hilarious. We can talk while you read. We can talk while you read. Yeah, you read because you're gonna start laughing at that. Go ahead. I'm still laughing. Go ahead, Mike. Just read.
This bottle is just fantastic. Like Willett.
Shout out Bubbles and Bourbon.
Willett for
that's where it started.
Right. I see.
Willett for the longest time, like, really only had 3 products in my mind that were worth buying. They had Green Label, small batch. They had any of their high-end single barrels, and old and old
MSRP.
Yeah, well, just I don't care. Secondary, like secondary, the single barrels are great.
I know
they're expensive, but they're great.
Bring some in because you bought some. That sounds like.
No, I haven't bought some. Bought one, but they had the Green Label, the green top, small batch. They had any of the single barrels in the old Bardstown. Estate bonded, the 101.
No,
now with this bourbon small batch, like, it's taken so much elevation to what their products are.
Yeah,
like
they're going to corner the market with this.
Absolutely,
you're selling this for the same price as like Bardstown regular.
This is better than Weller Fulford.
This is better than Weller Fulford.
This is better than Weller Fulford.
The McKenna 10-year, possibly.
Yeah.
Would
you put this up against Stag Jr.?
Oh, this is way better Stag Jr. I'm not a Stag Jr. fan. Unless you go back to like 22, early 23. I'm not a Stag Jr. other than that. Anything out of mid 23, I don't like. So you got 22 and the early 23s.
There's this.
Hey, shout out. Y'all keep going. No, shout out. In the middle, shout out to Groovy Jane. One of the best DMV like DJs.
Oh my
really great, like, not quite pineapple, but just like mango fruit note to it. Yeah, like there's like this tropical note on the palate, but it's great. But then it's like a little bit of brown sugar. Like, I wouldn't even say it's like caramel. It's not even like burnt sugar. It's like brown sugar. Like, it's got that molasses in it. you just never think that this was, what is it, 64.5%. Like you would never think this is almost 130.
So this bottle been open for a little bit, right? Burn. About a couple days
ago. Literally
2
days. Yeah.
Hey, and
he just got it this weekend.
So I can't tell you, fresh crack of this bottle, I did not like anything out there. Anything two beyond days is beautiful. Blossoms is amazing.
I had a
fresh crack. I did not like.
Yeah,
you have a problem with fresh crack.
Fresh crack.
I had a fresh crack of this bottle when Bernie had it the first time, and I was like, "This shit is
and it was lower proof. Like that was 126 and change proof. This is 128.
I gotta get one of these.
Still.
Hey, shout out to Peach Streets. Shout out to Mad nonprofit organization. That's my same age big bro. He gives to the community. You met him again this past weekend. I put him on the show. Supports the community, youth, guns down violence. One of us supporting one of us. But
come on, absolutely.
At $59.99, this going home. It's going home tonight. Gotta have one. This is drinking better than the first release I had.
That is a great price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why'd you open the door?
Drinking it over its weight for sure. Shout out Josh in the house, everybody.
That's weird. I never heard that like that. Is that like a gluten thing or something?
I don't know. There is a viscosity there and some richness, a little bit of nuttiness, right? Absolutely. That I love. It's
don't let AIAs on here.
Right about that. All that.
Shout out to the NBA playoffs about to stop, bro. We getting to the
okay. We'll talk about that later, man. We gotta stay on with it right now.
We didn't rate this yet. No, it's on me.
Yeah.
That's on me. What's on?
Josh, grab a glass.
No. Let him stay over there.
I got a Pinhook 10-year. You brought the 9-year. I got a 10-year.
Fire. I just ordered a bottle. All right, but let me get to the rating right quick. All right, so
you off the chain.
Hey, he's crazy. I'm gonna say this is delicious everyday drinking. So my rating is gonna be based off a full spectrum. Let me say that everyday drinking, affordable price, high proof, full flavor. What are we, at least 4 years? 4 to 6 years? At least four. This is based off everything I just said. I'm gonna go 8.5.
Wow.
You're not getting a 4-year bourbon and this flavor profile handles the spirit, everyday price. You're not getting this across no board, no bottle. 8.5. You're not getting it nowhere.
I have to match the Zoe on that 8.5, but nowhere or in very few places. Yeah, that's kind of secondarily right. Comes up in the fresh profile. 8.5, but at $59.99. Come on. I'm a fan of Willett Purple Tops. Usually we're in the hundreds of dollars for their single barrels here in the DC market, DMV market. You're getting single barrels that are anywhere from 80 some bottles to maybe 130 some bottles batch, which can score in the high 8s to 9 realm. Here, this is a small batch, so they do a blend. It's a 4 years younger, as far as the youngest entity that is blended in barrel-wise to this small batch from bottling. But 8.5 at this price point, this will be sold out in no time. We literally have maybe 9 bottles left of this. For now, we get another 6 allocation on Friday, but Go right now to chastitydc.com and pick this up.
$59.99 is crazy.
Between this and the Black Draft, double barrel, single barrel, 8-year-old, twice the age of this 4-year-old.
You're telling me out the door, I can spend under $200.
It has
and
two
I
bottles
can have 2 incredible bottles.
that average 9, a 9-point rating.
Yeah,
It's not a water in there.
Literally, I'm at an easy 8.5 on this.
Easy.
At 128.6 proof, crazy approachable. Mike, it's on you, bro.
I'm gonna put it at an 8.75.
I was gonna go there.
And I think it's
It could
close
be.
enough where you could make an argument that it's in the nines. Like I think you can make an easy argument that it's in the nines.
You're right.
For a 4-year bourbon, I mean that's kind of young for bourbon standards. 2-year is sometimes just undrinkable. 4 years is like the bare minimum. You don't really get into the sweet spot until you get anywhere between 7 to 8 years old.
I've never had a 4-year bourbon as good. I have
Not even close.
nothing's
even
close to
close.
this. Nothing's close to this.
There are small craft distilleries all across the
Mike is so
country
right.
They make good bourbons.
that are trying to come out with really great bourbons, but the complexity of a 4-year bourbon at that age statement with that kind of complexity at that price point, it's
C5.
unmatched.
Wow.
Can I ask you a question?
Unmatched.
Could this be?
Oh, that's second.
Could this be a
second go
7-year
round.
bourbon that they're marketing as a 4-year bourbon?
I mean,
Because
it could be.
if you
It
put
could be.
4, if you put
It
4,
could be.
it has to be 4 more.
It could be.
So
It
could
really
this be
could
7-year juice in a 4-year statement that they're cornering the market
As
and
I go
realize
back,
that's what everybody
it's just
wants?
like,
I
did I
thought,
do this
correct me if I'm
injustice?
wrong.
I like where you're going, Mike.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I always thought you put the age statement in what the highest
Lowest.
is.
The lowest.
The lowest.
The lowest.
So this could be 7-year-old
Could be
juice, and they're
older.
saying at least 4 and older. This
Listen,
could be a 4,
listen,
6,
if Willett,
7 blend.
if Willett
Literally.
is putting,
They are likely putting an older
if
bourbon
Willett is
into
putting
a minimum
reject,
4-year-old.
if they're putting reject single barrels that they
Don't
are
like.
thinking about putting out, and they're like, it's not good enough for our single barrel program, and putting in small batch, that is the fleece of the century. That is the fleece of the century. I feel like I'm stealing. This
I
is
feel like
incredible.
I'm stealing money
Incredible
with this. There's no way this is 4-year juice. There's no 4-year bourbon you've ever tasted that came out in 4 years that tastes like this. And let's talk about all the good small distilleries, big distilleries, middle distilleries. There's no 4-year bourbon that tastes that good. It's impossible. You've never seen it. Whether it's cold climate, hot climate, big diurnal swing, East Coast, West Coast, you've
Big
never
diurnal swing.
seen 4-year bourbon taste as good. Never. And nobody has ever put out a 4-year 128 proof. Come on now. Never seen it. I've never seen it. I'm talking about I've never seen it. A 4-year. If they put out a 4-year 128 proof, it drinks way hotter and less sweeter than this. I think this is
I think
he always liquid over the keyboard. I never understood.
I had to
Is
go.
this
I was
waterproof?
trying to do a side by side.
No, it was no water between. But
8.75 is my rating. Honestly, you can make an argument that's higher. Like
I
it's
literally
fantastic.
want to make an argument that is higher.
Mike said you can't change the rate once
I mean, and that's why I'm not changing it.
because that's some
But-
rule he just made.
Like the 8.5 that I gave, that's the lowest rating that you will that this bottling in any arena would deserve. A 9.25
For the 4 year.
could potentially be
For 4 years. If we put this at
because
9.25,
as I adjust the palate, it's just like, what Willett is doing with the products that come off their still, it was mentioned. It goes a little yeasty. It goes a little bit more kind of savory, nutty. It goes high viscosity. It goes sometimes a little bit of an approachable funk. Not so clean, but that's all complexity.
Yep.
And it's amazing that 128 proof points, 0.6, so almost 129 proof. It's as approachable as it is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I can put
This bottle.
a Stag Junior against this.
Oh, this is better than Stag
or
Junior.
Stag
This better than
against
Stag
this.
Junior.
It's killing Stag.
Stag Junior.
It's there or
I mean,
killing
you're
Stag.
talking about the short.
I've had
Yeah.
four or five different versions of Stag Junior.
Only like 2.
I think I've had one better than this.
I did the one you opened
The 131.
for your birthday or something.
Yeah, that 131. was good.
But every other Stag I've tasted
But
does
this
not
one
compare. Does not
has
compare.
deeper, darker
Yeah. Yeah.
This
earth note.
this
But
Willett
crazy
is
approachable.
It's
you know what?
This could be an easy 9.
This is not the first. This is not the first batch. This has to be a
Yeah,
second batch, a
C5.
second release.
I'm trying to tell you.
This has to be a second release, right? Not the first.
C5 barrel proof has a problem with that
C5 says
statement.
it's gone.
This is a
He
second
said,
release.
bro.
nah. And I'm like,
just trying to
listen,
make sure. This is a
I
second release,
don't-
second batch.
I
'Cause
don't
this is
know.
better than the first batch.
I can't.
I
can't
don't know, man.
I
Like,
gotta get one tonight. though.
I think if you blind, I think C5 is saying that Stag Junior versus Willett, small batch purple top, not comparable. I think if you blinded them, I think you would take Willett.
So
I
he's saying
really-
he's saying like Stag better.
He's
I
saying
think
that
that's what he's
not,
saying.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
not a
he-
fan of
He is crazy.
I
No way.
I think I get the approach. This one is higher.
This
So
128.
one's at
This 128 is a little better.
This
but-
one's at 128. And
but
I would
this-
agree.
This one's better.
I think this. I mean, I already love. The
I
first
did
batch.
like it.
The first batch.
This one's better.
Incredible.
at
This one
126
is
proof.
really.
But my
This
question
one's
is,
really good.
Hey, C5. C5, did you not like it when you first opened it, or did you not like it after you went back 4 or 5 a week later? Because that's what I'm like. 'Cause I told you when I first tasted it, first crack, I said, "Oh, this is hot and there's nothing to it." But 3, 4 days later, I was like, "Oh, this is amazing." And this right here, you opened 2 days ago. This is already flat out amazing.
Maybe it was the company I was drinking the first one with, because I was drinking it with Bourbon, but I like that first batch. This is even better. Like
First
Yeah,
batch was
better,
good
right?
out there.
first
Open.
batch was
This
really
is 2
good.
days old.
This is
and
incredible.
this is amazing.
This is incredible. Yeah.
Is my budget good enough for 2 bottles tonight? Let's see. Because boy, I said I wasn't drinking no whiskey. I wasn't buying no whiskey unless it was Alonzo pick. That's what I said. So I'm not buying no whiskey for the next 2 months unless it's Alonzo pick. And then you gonna open this 4-year. It's drinking beautiful
Supporting a small business.
for $59.99.
Thank you very much.
Small business.
Sorry, I forgot. Franchised it.
Yeah, he's a franchise.
I've gone national, international, man.
Yeah, for $59.99 plus tax, you're looking
Chris Brown.
you're looking to be about You're looking to be about $67 after tax.
Yeah.
Yeah, this go home tonight. No question.
Yeah.
Pour this on some
Wow.
French vanilla ice cream tonight.
Let's
It's
land the
on.
Willett,
plane. Let's land the
sing-
plane.
Small batch bourbon, family estate, 128.6 proof. Mike gives it an 8.75. Alonzo and I give it an 8.5, but after rethinking, this could easily be a range between that and 9.25, in my opinion,
Too easy.
because it's that good. As a 4-year-old, it's that good.
128.6.
It is available here at Chats. We have
drinking is good. It's crazy.
almost a dozen bottles in stock and another half dozen coming on Friday. This is one of those that you want to go and cure because it's probably one of the best value points in bourbon on the shelves right now in Chats. outside of the black draft 120. But I will have to say that for Kentucky straight, with a viscosity like this, with a complexity like this, with a rarity like this, and I mean, these are rare drops, allocated drops. Everybody can get this. We get it at Chats because we rock with Willett like that. And I have some bottles that are purple top bottlings. Everything else is like hundreds of dollars.
Crazy money.
Come grab a purple top Willett for $60.
Do that is no. We're not putting one.
Beautiful
That
stuff.
is delicious.
It's unbelievable. Oh my God! This.
All right, can we get back to the Penelope blend?
126.
Cause y'all left. I said the Penelope blend.
He said the 126.4 he did not like.
Where's this at? BD.
He said grab the BD something y'all got.
Zoom out.
That's the babes and something bottle.
Black draft.
Black
draft.
Double
Oh,
O. Yeah.
The BDDO.
Black draft double O.
Yeah.
Oh,
C5, come through.
Yeah.
Listen,
I don't know what's taking you so long.
I'll say this. I know that there is
no
there is
yeastiness in
a
that.
friend of ours that lives here in DC that drove all the way to New Jersey to pick up a bottle that rare character we did. Drove all the way to New Jersey to pick up the rare character that we did, the 9-year we did. If someone will go that far, man, come on down to Barracks Row.
Come hang out.
Come on down.
Come hang out with us.
Come through.
What more do you
Come
want?
through. C5.
Maybe you should come down on a Wednesday, get a bottle, and join the podcast.
Likewise, which is just amazing. Honey Barrel Hunter lives in New Jersey, and he's already secured his bottle of the Black Draft Barrel Alonzo 120 proof because of his experiences with previous Black Drafts. He's like, of course, I gotta have this. And so it goes both ways.
Gotta get a bottle.
Goes both ways.
It does.
So, gosh, what an amazing time, gentlemen.
Yeah, just want to shout out real quick. I know I'm keep shouting out other brands, but I wore this hoodie today, Red Hazel Spice Whiskey, black owned whiskey brand that my friend of mine is a co-founder of. Yeah,
Nice.
Just trying to support small businesses.
Red Hazel Spice Whiskey.
Yeah,
okay.
You said your best
Can
friend.
we tell them?
That's
Can
right.
we say more about it?
Yeah, so
Where they out of?
they're out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta.
Yep.
Shout
So
out to
they do
ATL.
spice whiskey, 70% or 70 proof ABV. Really great
Shout out to
products. But decided to wear it today on Whiskey Wednesday because I know we always love supporting Black-owned businesses, also Black-owned women business as well.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you
might
see
need to get some distribution up here in DC. I got distribution in Florida, in Georgia, in Missouri, but not up here.
Mm-hmm.
so when you see her, y'all like chest bump, like left side, strong side.
No, I know her brother, who's a co-founder. He's kind of the financial side of the operation.
So y'all chest bump.
His sister is the
Left side,
my
strong
boy,
side. Yeah.
my boy E.
That's my movie right there.
Okay, there it is.
boy.
There it is. So C5, he's right there in Nova. And yeah, man. Come through, bro. You have
Nova.
to pick up
There's
the
no that no.
Barrel Nova. Yeah,
Yeah,
Northern Virginia.
Oh, he should have been here.
Sorry, C5. There was a lot of whiskey in between when New Jersey was posted and now I mixed it up.
For sure. It's
Come
not
on
far
through.
at all. So come on
We'll
through.
see you on Friday.
Shout out to that
For
Civic
sure.
180.
For sure. Oh, indeed. Ref, what's happening? That so many amazing things happen over there at Civic on 8th. And
It's a good tasting.
events
Good.
going on with a potential caviar event is going on. You know, speaking as Mike bought up a black woman owned business. Might be a caviar event.
Okay.
Black woman owned caviar.
When is that?
I don't have the information yet, but follow
Of course
Civic
you don't.
on Ace to
Agreed.
to find out. But the hotspot on their show.
Well, when I
Without
found
a
out,
doubt.
But we got
But-
Kentucky Derby coming up in a few weeks.
ooh, I feel like we just did
Derby-
that so
Derby Day
fast.
Lost Whiskey Club is going to be
Mhm.
pouring it up.
Yep.
Go to Barracks Row Main Street and get your tickets for a Derby Day celebration at As You Are. There's going to be Lost Whiskey Club on deck.
Yep.
Serving up the
What's the ticket
heavily
prices?
wheated as well as the high rye bourbons.
When is
It's going to
Derby
be a
Day?
great time.
What?
It's nothing like
It's $20 for 2 pours,
yeah,
and then
but
$10 for another additional 2 pours. or
maybe
something
$12
about
for another 2 pours, something
Yeah.
like that. You know,
When is Derby Day?
it's
that. March.
It's gonna be
March
no
2nd,
May
or
2nd.
May
May
2nd.
2nd. Yeah,
Jesus
May
Christ,
2nd.
where you living in the past? Back to the Future. Is that what it is?
Back to the
Always.
future.
All right, but ooh,
Okay, we got a couple more.
we might cook
May
some up for
2nd.
for Chance Lickers for Derby Day.
Well, it's a Saturday, so
We're
there's
cooking
gonna
up.
be some things happening.
We're
There might
cooking
be
up.
some things happening.
So, Honey Barrel Hunter says he was going to take a chance in letting the Barrel Alonzo sell out. Absolutely, that is the case. Do not let Barrel Alonzo sell out.
I've already been through
Because
5 bottles.
literally, the bottles are selling at such a rapid pace.
Bottle number 21
During-
gone.
March,
Definitely
and we're
gone.
into early April now. By the end of the
Fruit
month,
punch.
I wonder
Really?
how many more bottles that we'll have left. They are disappearing, everybody, because it is our best barrel pick from Black Draft. It's the best collab with Black Draft. So go to chatsdc.com. On the front page, you'll see, if you scroll under the Willett and
That's a few signed
Carter.
bottles.
literally signed by Alonzo himself. It's his barrel. He signed the bottles. Come through and get one of the few. Maybe there's like a dozen Barrel Alonzo bottles
Can you
signed.
send my bottle?
This is Alonzo right here.
$3.
If you don't know, he
Now you
signed
know.
his own Barrel Alonzo barrel pick. He picked the
Bottle
barrel.
number 5.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Shout out to all the friends and family that came through Friday to support all our neighborhood family. Shout out to all the friends and family behind the scenes that already bought a bottle, supported this monumental experience for me. Yeah, thank you to everybody, everyone thus far, and those in the future.
The C5, bro.
When it's
Come through, buy a bottle, but also taste a bottle. We gotta have a little
when it's
bottle of Alonzo.
when it's sold out,
So come on,
when it's sold out, all the friends and family that did not purchase a bottle, I probably won't share. It's so good. I gotta
What
keep
did they
it
say?
to
What did we
myself.
say about?
I gotta keep it to myself.
What did we say about the Countdown Club? You wait too
Too
long, you
long?
might be gone.
might be gone. Absolutely. So literally go
I
to
can tell you about it.
chatsdc.com,
It's a ghost.
look on the first, just on the homepage, and check out the Willett and the Old Carter that are priced to move, folks. Go ahead and
Yeah,
grab it. But just underneath that ticker is the Barrel Alonzo.
I'm getting a
Grab it. There
purple
is
label
a
today, though.
special volume deal on that, which you will want to take advantage of. It will disappear.
When's
Literally.
the last day for? Hold on.
Need some, like,
You
glitter
go on
the spot.
chatsdc.com.
Yeah,
There's
it'll
there's-
disappear in 1 week.
There's
1/15.
only one place to get buy 3, get 1 free. You
He
have
said
you
that
have-
on this live because you know what it
what's
is.
that 10 days?
But it's going
7 days.
7 days, like literally next
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You got
will be
7
the
days
end
for
of
buy
that.
3, get 1
I
free.
ain't giving a free bottle on 3, but like folks, you
No.
will want to.
I guess
purchase
no
that
free
in some
bottle there.
volume. That's one of the best whiskeys right there.
Sorry.
And
I
at a
thought
price
I
point,
misread. We talked about reading it tonight. I'm sorry, I misread that.
yeah, Whitney, absolutely. Come on and grab one, without a doubt. And C5, yeah, with the glitter on those bottles, Shout out to the E Zone.
Did you see the other text?
Always turned up.
Did you see the other text?
Which
He
one?
said about the. Hey, shout out to IA Zone. And shout out to C5.
Bro,
We need y'all on here every week. I need to laugh.
come through
I need y'all on the live every week. I need to laugh.
Locked in. Come through.
The live is crazy. I couldn't stop laughing.
C5. Come on through on the Whiskey Wednesday. Well, what an amazing time. Check out not only the Black Draft single barrel, double barrel, 120 cask strength Barrel Alonzo Chats Liquor collaboration pick.
You and the shaking the bottle. I just want to do a quick shout out, my boy Luis.
Two more seconds.
Yeah.
Havana. Everyone's contacting me about Penelope Havana. Sold out. If we get more bottles, we'll post it on Instagram. So keep your eye out on that. Fast forward, Valencia. Once again, if I can get some bottles, I always get bottles of that. The Omega Crazy. The Pinhook. That's a crazy barrel pick from Florida. It was so good. But when it comes to the Willett small batch, purple top, we have bottles in stock right now. If you wait, don't come calling me later on after it's all gone, asking about, oh, I want a bottle. It's $59.99 right now for a limited time. Come grab it. It's the best price, period.
Definitely is.
And it's so limited, but it's so good. It's the highest rated of tonight. Other than that, come on through chatsdc.com. Of course, every Friday we have our spirit tastings, 5 to 8, wine tastings, 3 to 6. Got a lot of programming coming through in the fall. I'm sorry, in the rest of the spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah, I'm like, dang.
So the countdown.
We're back in football season already.
Is the countdown going to come back? Because that's what everyone's asking. You're asking. People are saying they're asking for Havana. The people are asking.
Check the countdown.
Countdown is
you cut it off.
Nothing's on.
It was good while it lasted.
If y'all didn't take advantage of the countdown,
we got to bring back the countdown.
We'll bring it back to countdown
around the holiday.
That's the fall thing that was kind of in my mind. But right now it's all about Willett. It's all about Black Draft. Come through, get those bottles because they're the highest rated bottles.
I'm going home with a Willett tonight.
Mike, Zoe, what's your final comments?
Nationals are doing good but bad, but you know I'm part of DC Finest, so
Nationals are the worst.
Go Nats! Hey,
sir. Bro, they got the worst bullpen in baseball.
Sir. Talk positive. Speak positivity.
We were at the game last night. We left when they were up by 3 and they lost the game. I got home and I turned on my TV
and it was over.
Like, they blew it. I love this Nats team. I love this Nats team. I want the Nats to be good. Please, Paul Tiombi, buy a bullpen. Please, buy a bullpen.
C5 will have some glitter on those bottles.
Next week, next week is T-Bone's birthday.
Coming in.
Oh, next Whiskey Wednesday is T-Bone's birthday.
Next Whiskey Wednesday is T-Bone's birthday.
I got to figure out
that is second born Camille's birthday.
Wow. I guess we got to cut a cake or some cupcakes for that Bama. But we'll figure it out. And I'm looking. File your taxes.
I did. I got no refund.
If you owe, you have to file. If you don't think you owe, you're good.
From a whiskey podcast to a financial advising podcast.
And to a happy birthday podcast.
What's going on over here?
Don't listen to us. I may not be here for the next few weeks. I'll be traveling.
Wow.
So, but when I'm in Spain, I'm going to send Burn
a link.
I'm going to send Burn a picture of us in Spain, and I want it to be on the podcast.
No doubt.
Oh, guess what, Mike?
No doubt.
I had new release Lefroy 10-year cash drink. Fire. A customer came in today in the store, bought the bottle, 10-year, bought the bottle, opened it, just a taste. Fire. So,
Casper 10.
We're gonna drink that while you're gone.
This is a good. That's fine. I'll get it later. This is a great lineup.
It was.
This was a lot of fun.
Delicious.
Man, we had some great bottles.
And food next week.
Come out. We'll hope to see you on Friday. I'm sure the Willett Purple Top might be open. Use code word Patina and you get a free tasting. Use code word Patina and you get a free tasting of the Purple Top before you buy it.
Wow, Mike. We're gonna have cake,
I love it.
food, and whiskey next week.
Listen, you gotta make sure that
You
friends
have
of the pods show up. Friends of the pod.
Friends of the pod got shut up.
Without
Code
a
word
doubt.
Patina.
Patina. If you don't know how to spell it, ask this guy. Don't ask me. We spoke about who.
Can't roll that R.
Yeah, Patina.
There's no R.
It wasn't It was like starting the lawnmower. Patina.
All right, let's close it out.
Let's close it out. Amen.
I mean, you're right, Mike. Let's close out. We're going to see you in 7 days.
7
not
days.
before, folks.
Next week.
Cheers.
Happy birthday, T-Bone.
We
You'll
hope
see T-Bone be here
again
next week in the building. We're going to have one of Sunday best.
an excellent holiday weekend. But as we move forward in the month of April, happy tax day. Get your taxes filed.
Please get
And,
your taxes to file next
Happy
next
spring,
Wednesday.
everybody.
Happy
Signing out from Whiskey Wednesday live.
It's been
Love
real.
you much. Cheers. See you in 7 days. Not before.
Why do you even